Pregame.com.
Two very good Major League Baseball pitchers, but one team doesn't exactly hit the ball out of the park often. Scott Spreitzer, Steve Fezzik, you're watching Pregame.tv, and what we're talking about here is the big rivalry between the Redbirds of St. Louis and, of course, the Northsiders, the Chicago Cubs, back at Wrigley. ESPN Wednesday night game. What say you, Steve Fezzik?
And we're taping Tuesday night. I'm going under in this game, and I actually got a number. I can't believe it. The books have put up, we're going under 7, even money on this game. And one thing about this total, because it's Wrigley Field, if the wind shifts, it could go up to 8, it could go down to 6. Doesn't matter. I like the under. Everything else is just noise based upon the wind adjustment. I've got, like Scott mentioned, 2 great pitchers. Their whips are really good. Hammel, Wacha, and because of that, I'm always going to look under. And just looking at recent history of these pitchers in their games, absolutely lower scoring. I think solid value going under 7. I'd lock it in right now.
You know, as far as Wacha is concerned, the one chink in the armor in 2013 and 2014 as a young guy was his road starts. Now, I'm splitting hairs here, and I'm really digging deep with a fine-tooth comb to find something bad on Michael Wacha, just to toss at you. That bad road ERA, it's not bad. It was like 4.09. It's just higher than, obviously, than what he's been doing at home. However, in 2015, he's been on top of his game, whether he's at Busch Stadium or whether he's on the road, no matter who he's facing. And he's really never had any trouble at all with the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, and I might be data mining a little bit, but I look at Hammel's last 10 starts. If I went under 7.5, I'm 9-1. If I look at the Cubs going into Tuesday, if I went under 7.5, now I know the line's 7, but close enough. I'm 12-2 to the under. The Cubs, the perception is, oh, the Northsiders, you know, Chris Bryant, they got the bats. They're not hitting at all. They're hitting 240. 12-2 to the under, and I kind of like the fact that day one of the doubleheader managed to go over late, and so I avoided a loser there. We got her over, back to low scoring.
There's 2 things we know about Jason Hammel, and by the way, you could almost throw him in there as an all-star snub with some extra motivation when you look at his season-long numbers. I think he's 5-4 as far as decisions are concerned, but how about a 2.89 ERA, 0.95 WHIP, 2.12 batting average against? But the 2 things we know about this guy, Jason Hammel, he hates pitching in an Oakland A's uniform. He loves pitching for the Chicago Cubs. I think he can throw a wrench into the Cardinals system.
Yeah, lock it up here on the under 7. I lean to Hammel, but I'm going under 7. Even money in this game. Scott, love doing the videos here. We'll be back all summer long. Pregame.tv.